$18 million for a 1 year deal. The Ravens go out, jump everybody, and sign Odell. I don't want to say this was like a surprise, but everyone had the Jets to go get Odell. They were having dinners and going to Phoenix Suns games, meeting at the owners' conference. Everything was pointing towards the Jets signing Odell Beckham. But I mean, there has to be layers to this. There's no way Baltimore, who historically is a franchise that makes very smart decisions, never impulsive ones that include a lot of money to players with injury history, it just doesn't add up for me personally. The only thing I can think of, they're in such deep shit with Lamar Jackson. Him and Odell are pretty good friends. I can see them wanting to make this move to make Lamar happy, to start to pull that relationship back in a little bit. So let's just dive into the contract itself. 1 year, $15 million guaranteed. Big chunk of change. I think that makes him like the 10th highest paid receiver going into this year after just coming off of an ACL injury, didn't play all last year, and then before that tore another ACL. I mean, I don't know, man. It's high risk, high reward. Obviously, when Odell is healthy, he is a phenomenal player. Incredible separation, great hands. Has been a solid player. You have another 3 million in incentives to make it a total of 18. Um, Man, I again, I get it. Odell got his ring in LA. I'm sure he's just trying to get the bag, make the best decision for his family. Do you? I get it. But I'm just like, damn, Baltimore, 18 million? 18 million on a 1 year deal? As a Jets fan, yes, I'm bummed. We don't get him. Was I going to pay 18 million for Odell Beckham? Out of your damn mind. There's no way our front office would have done that. I think even the fans, if this deal was going to New York, we would be the laughing stock. But because it's Baltimore, oh, well, there has to be all these great reasons and blah, blah, blah. No, no. It's a dumb move. I think it's a dumb move. You look at Baltimore going forward with Odell in the mix. He's going to probably be on the outside. Rashad Bateman will be mirrored. They went and signed Nelson Aguilar and they have Devin Duvernay. So that core now becomes decent. It's not great, but it's way better than they had last year. We all know this passing attack goes through the rush game and Mark Andrews. He has been banged up a little bit, but even behind him, Isaiah Likely looking like a stud. The only big conundrum question mark right now is Lamar Jackson going to be there? This is step one, I think, in bringing him back, starting to have these conversations on his contract again. All the other owners are like, we're not coming for Lamar. We're not giving him 250 million. So that's kind of how the next few domino pieces I think are going to fall for Baltimore. I just don't see Odell also signing with no information about whether Lamar is going to stay there or not, especially with how close he is to Lamar himself. I think he ends up staying. The offense all of a sudden looks pretty good. Defense has always been spectacular. They do bring in Todd Monken, the OC from Georgia, who I think could do a lot of really, really cool stuff with that personnel. Will be exciting to see. What does this mean for the rest of the league now? The wide receiving market already was kind of weak going into this year's free agency. The money, like I said, man, he beat out every other free agent wide receiver when it comes to like money annually. So we'll see if anyone tries to hold out for that kind of bag. But some of the major teams that I think this impacts, I mean, obviously the Jets probably looking to go DeAndre Hopkins in a trade. I think he's the next big wide receiver domino to fall. I don't think there were any like real big free agents still available. I think everyone else would kind of be through trade if anything, crazy happens. Going into the draft, again, Baltimore was one of those teams. Hey, you got to add a weapon. You got to add a weapon for Lamar. If he comes back, offense is depleted. They don't have a second round pick, but they still have 1 and then 3 through 6. You got to think they need help at corner. They need help at edge. Um, do you trust J.K. Dobbins? Do you want to take a swing on one of these younger backs? It's a deep RB class this year. So this really kind of shook up the market. It shook up things that are going to happen with the draft, how the rest of the wide receivers that are going to be moved, how that impacts them. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know. Baltimore, like I said, historically known for making really smart decisions, knowing what they're doing. I think they're playing checkers, not chess. I mean, flip that. They're playing chess, not checkers, trying to do whatever they can to get Lamar back in their good graces. Without him, that team just does not run the same. But let us know in the comments, what do you think about this move? Do you like it as a Baltimore fan? Do you not like it? Do you wish you would have saved that money and put it elsewhere? Let us know. We'll catch you on the next video.